Hello everyone and welcome to a new Pauper video. We are playing today a very special deck. This deck won the most recent Pauper challenge by Walker, a very good Italian player, and there's definitely a need to explain what this deck does. So we're only playing 6 lands, 6 basic lands, no dual lands in the deck. We are playing Balaustrade Spy, a card banned in Pioneer, broken in Legacy. Of course, it's not broken in Pauper because, well, it's not that easy to go off with. You don't have a Tassa's Oracle, but you do have Dredge Return now and Lothland Giant to kill your opponent with. Yeah, so what you end up doing is you develop a board with enough creatures, so you can go Balaustrade Spy, mill your deck, so you have to make sure you took out all your lands first, and then you reanimate Lothland Giant. If things are weird, you can also just Balaustrade Spy, mill some cards if you already have Dread Return and Lothland Giant in the graveyard. Other things may be weird, where you just exhume your Lothland Giant, so you don't need 3 creatures for Dread Return. You have a large number of creatures that do various stuff, like Sago Wilding, pick up your land, Storm, Shriek, Feral, discard and draw, but they both count as creatures for Lothland Giant. You have, of course, Wrathing Chrysalis, because, why not? You have these enchants in the form of Mass Vandal, and yeah, more Sakura Tribe Elder. Dragskip Zombie is a way to, it's basically your Narc Amoeba. You mill it with Spy, you bring it back if you need an extra creature. Land Grant is a very interesting card. I had to buy it yesterday because somehow I didn't own this card. Never really reprinted it, so quite expensive for Pauper. Yeah, so if you have no cards in hand, you can pick up a forest and put it in your hand. Sorry, if you have no lands in hand. So yeah, this is a mid-range deck. That's also a combo deck. Plus side, you turn into a true combo deck with Conjurer's Bubble. Since you can just basically just not deck. If you have Conjurer's Bubble in play, you can just go Balaustrade Spy. And then, even if you don't have much, you can just put it back to your deck. Not quite sure when that card will come in, but we'll figure it out. I'll play this deck today for Mango's Workshop against Tommy. Yeah, let's go. Such a strange curve. Wow, we only registered 6 lands and I opened 3 in my hand. This is wild. Actually 4, since I was wilding. that is wild. Alright, Great Furnace. Did it have the 2/2 haste? The broken red start? They don't. The classic Tommy start. Great Furnace, 2/2 haste. I'm gonna go for a Roost Seek. A Forest. Arena Hand Smooter. That's true. We had an Arena Hand Smooter going on there. Do I ever chat with people about deck ideas? Yeah, I mean, in the chat, if you're writing, I read your comment and answer. Yeah. Okay. Kessig Flame Breather. This card is very powerful. Definitely a menace. I think I'll go for a Sakura Tribe Elder because that lets me play Wrathing Chrysalis. Okay, Synthesizer. Blast. Thankfully, they still don't have Metalcraft, which is good. They Blast me, that's just a shock. I mean, I guess a little bit more. Yeah, the Flame Breather is very powerful if you don't kill it. One good thing about Sakura Tribe Elder is that it's not just a ramp and grow, it's a ramp and grow tied with a life points here, because I'm just gonna block and sack. A swamp, so that the land grant can get me a forest, because land grant only gets forest. I only have one land left in my deck now. Okay. Drawing Red Return isn't ideal, because if now I draw the Balaustrade Spy, I don't win the game, because Red Return is in my hand. But I can just go Balaustrade Spy, and then draw for turn, and then play Dread Return. Although if I draw my last land, I basically just can never go Balaustrade Spy, unless I have 8 mana in the same turn, which I guess is possible with these spawns. Alright, they have 2 cards in hand. So I can pull out my last land of the deck next turn, I guess. So first, I'm going to play... Huh. I was just gonna go Writhing Chrysalis and then play Mesmeric Fiend. I just want to maximize the... Yeah, because this is my game plan right now. I'm just beating down with Chrysalis. Yeah, I'll do the pre-combat. You can enjoy the games here. I have many Pauper videos. If you haven't seen the format. Galblast Thermo Alchemist. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't play it. I have to take it, otherwise I just killed this thing. Start attacking with one. Would now sacrifice more people to give my opponent a real clock. I think I will. I'll make them 5 power. So that will be a... Yeah, basically they just are going to kill my opponent at some point in the near future. Like they're 15, every attack will be 5, so that will be like a tables of 4. Sorry, tables of 5. So 4 attacks will be lethal when we'll start champ blocking with Thermo Alchemist and Flip Breather. Ever since they banned Uldotha Rebirth, this is the normal red deck now. When this creature enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. That's a pretty powerful ability. Let's go for it. Actually, I didn't know it had this text, or I wouldn't have cycled it on turn 1. Alright, they can see the game. I was going to attack with both, then go Land Grant, and then go Masked Vandal, with all my 6 lands into play. Alright, we got Healer of the Glade against the red deck. Uh, I'll cut Mass Vandal. I don't care about killing your land. You only have like very few targets. Maybe I don't even care about that. Yep, let's go. Maybe I should cut the Mirror House Guard as well. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't have a forest on turn 1, because I can't play Land Grant before playing the Swamp. So, unless I draw basic forest, my turn will just be Swamp Go. I guess I should play out the Land Grant just in case I draw Mountain, because drawing Mountain breaks my hand. Was there a world where I went to discard? I don't think so. Wow, that's a powerful start. Double Goblin Guide on turn 2. Let's go Sakura Tribe Elder. I could also go in Malevolent Rumble, because if I get lucky and mill like a good card, I can exhume it. Okay. My opponent has 3 spells in end. I don't feel very good about this game. Put the mountain into play, maybe a top deck a land or a land grant. Keep on drawing this Dread Return is really not good because I was planning on winning the same turn. I cast Balaustrade Spy, but I just drew this once again. All right, let's go Sagu's Wilding for the forest, for the swamp. Sorry, for the forest, I meant to say. Then I can go Malevolent Rumble, and if I get lucky, I can exhume something powerful out of my graveyard. Alright, good. I can exhume the Sagu's Wilding. Very good. And I put the Healer of the Glade in my hand. It's not as good as the Generous Ant, but definitely can't complain about a 5/4 that gains me 3 life. 2 mana. It's turn 3. My board is very strong for a turn 3. I'm on the draw against red, so it may not matter. But it's pretty powerful what I have going on here. And again, if I didn't draw Dread Return, I could have seen myself winning the game reasonably soon with Balaustrade Spy Dread Return. Buongiorno. Let's go lead the Stampede. There's a plan on casting Healer of the Glade. I can also just go Rethink Chrysalis here. That's probably better, actually. I don't think I'll die, so I can play this thing. And I don't want to attack. One mana, 5 damage. One mana, 5 damage. Should have maybe played the Healer of the Glade. The problem is that I still probably die the next turn. Alright, that was a clean 3 mana, 15 damage by my opponent. Alright. I should try to not draw this Dread Return. It shouldn't be that hard. Let's take this out. I want more Mass Vandals. Just because it's a body as well, and you might need it. Okay, this one's nice. I'm gonna keep it. I can go Forest, Generous Ant, grab a Forest, and then just go Sakura Tribe Elder, get a Swamp, and then we'll see where it goes. Buongiorno, Ferrucci. Also, having Generous Ant in the bin is nice. Now if I draw Exhume, it's powerful. Buongiorno, people. Tap for 1. Go to 19. Okay. More Healers of the Glade. Not bad. Right? Okay. Let's grab a swamp here. Let's grab a swamp here. And let's draw for turn. That's not a good draw. I think I'm playing a Malevolent Rumble. So I want to be mana efficient. Okay. I think I like Generous End. Because what I can do is... ooh, I can actually suck this to play double Hero of the Glade. Yeah, it's probably better. Yeah. Yeah, Healer of the Glade, number 2, I think will be okay here. Pass. Drawing Loathly Giant's not good. I don't think you can discard this, and you can't even cast it because your deck only has 6 lands. Let me make sure I'm saying the truth here. Oh yeah, you have Storm Shriek Feral, I guess, to discard it, but I said it out. Okay, so there's a line where I win the game here. If I play Loathly Giant and I mill both... oh yeah, right, you have the Eldrazi spawned by Rumble as well. If I play Loathly Giant... Sorry, if I play Balaustrade Spy and I mill both the Dredge Return and the Loathly Giant, I win, potentially. But I'm at 23. I'm not really afraid. So I think I'm just playing Lead the Stampede. Just taking it slower. Maybe bad approach. Maybe you've just gone Balaustrade Spy as a 2-3 as well. Yeah, you go. Yeah. You have the spawn, lots of spawns for sure. Yeah, but these guys are holding. Opponent has to blast them. Must Vandal exile an artifact so we can get rid of the clockwork. Maybe actually Must Vandal is very good in this matchup. I misvalued it. How did this die? Oh, Lava Dart. Okay. Huh. It's kind of annoying they have Lava Dart in the bin. Rumble. Exile this. Wait, actually pretty good because it removes Mental Craft. When it draws a land, so they have a Thermo Alchemist, Epicurean End. Use the blood. Crazy. Okay. They still have Lava Dart to flash back on my Mesmeric Fiend. I think I'll take this Chump attack. Doesn't make much sense. You had to reveal Chain Lightning. Sure, they can cast it next turn. Alright, I think it's time to go for the Balaustrade Spy. I kick cats, so I dread return. I was going to just go like Balaustrade Spy. Maybe, we get lucky and I win the game. We dread return, but I drew it 3 times. I drew it. It's really crazy. Yeah, I think still my only play here is Balaustrade Spy, target myself. I will mill out maybe a Mountain. I guess if I mill out double black, I can't cast this card anymore. I had a window to cast Balaustrade Spy, chose not to, and now just drew Dread Return. So, quite unlucky to keep on drawing this card. Alright. Anyway, what do we do? I'll go Balaustrade Spy, mill you. I don't think I want to mill myself. If I mill myself, it's bad. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just go Balaustrade Spy, mill my opponent, and then attack. I think so. I don't want to go Mesmeric Fiend because you could have a land in your hand. This Galvanic Blast is not in your hand, is under the Fiend. So I'll just Balaustrade Spy, mill you. Of course, not happy about this play. All right, you're chain lining what? The Fiend. Okay. Okay. The Galblast the Spy. I guess I want to Lava Dart it. Okay. This card really shouldn't die. It's just a 2/3 flyer. They should just maybe bolt me instead of this 2/3 flyer, no abilities. Alright, Troll. This is very good. This is probably the best draw in my deck. You have to put out this Mountain. And now you have one card. I can go Balaustrade Spy myself. Huh. There's also the chance that I just go Dread Return on Generous End. The opponent definitely didn't sequence their turn right. But whatever. Okay, so I could do 2 different lines here. One is Dread Return, Generous End, pass, make a food. The second one is Balaustrade Spy myself, mill hopefully a lot. There's one Mountain in my deck. If I mill the Loathly Giant, I win the game by flashing back the Dread Return next turn with Mesmeric Fiend. Of course, I can bolt my creatures, but I mean, my deck will just draw more creatures. It's full of creatures. I'm not afraid of that. Or I can just go. Yeah, so those are my 2 lines. I think being at 11 with them just 1 card in end, I should kind of hurry and play Balaustrade Spy, trying to go for the kill. So I'm gonna mill a lot of cards in my deck. You want to Dread Return Sakura. What does that accomplish? I don't think it's a good play. Let's go Balaustrade Spy, target myself now. I have 37 cards in my deck. Let's see what I mill. Alright, I milled a lot of cards. I got 20 in my graveyard. Do we have Loathly Giant in my graveyard? I do. Perfect. So now I have Loathly Giant in my graveyard and Dread Return in my hand. If my opponent doesn't play a relic, I win the game next turn. Red the Sakura makes you win next turn. Where's the third creature? I don't see the third creature. Oh, yeah. I cited out Dragscape Mangler, Dragscape Zombie. Maybe shouldn't be cited out. We'll see. I mean, I could die this turn. What's my left total? 7. I don't think I die. And milling them was bad. Alright, looks like they just passed. So we're just gonna untap and win with Dread Return on Loathly Giant here. Actually, I got 19 damage only. Huh. So first, I guess I can cycle this to deal 20. Alright. I can also attack. Yeah, I can also attack. Dread Return Loathly Giant. Bam. Alright, first win. Let's go. I don't know. My fear with going Dread Return for Sakura is that the next turn I need another creature. And again, maybe you should never side out Dragship Zombie, I guess. I think it's a mulligan. We only have one land with a land grant. Alright, this hand actually has a lot of lands. Certainly keeping this and bottoming Loathly Giant. Now, how do I sequence this? I think I'll just go Troll, grab a Swamp on turn 1. This card can be casted. Didn't have Mesmeric Fiend 6 mana? I had 5 mana. There are 6 lands in the deck. I had 5. If I mill one, this. Oh, you mean Sakura? Oh, Sakura gives me the 6th one. I see. Well, but still, like they can just respawn, killing one of my people. That's why I didn't go for the Dread Return line the previous turn. Like they had Lava Dart in the bin, most importantly, so they can just Lava Dart the Mesmeric Fiend. They don't have 3 creatures. Buongiorno, Heisen. So I have 10 lands in the deck. 6. You can go exclamation mark deck and check the deck list. We have land grant is a land. Yeah, yeah. I guess there's not that many lands. LM is so little. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go for the safe Sakura. Ooh, is this the mirror match? No, it's normal Dredge. Make sure to pack your Relic of Progenitus. in Pauper. Graveyard decks are everywhere. You're exploiting the graveyard. You're doing it wrong. I think I'm gonna go Mesmeric Fiend Rumble this turn. I guess let's go Rumble first. Hmm. I think I'll go for a Tribe Elder. I think this is a matchup where I need to run. So I just want to pull out all of the lands from my deck so that the spy is a one card combo. All right. My opponent has Exhume, which is bad, so I'll leave it there. They have 2 Dread Return, which are also quite bad. I think I'll take the Scrapwork Mutt. Oh, I can take Imp as well. Let me think about this Imp. So if I take the Mutt, the Imp is kind of stuck. Yeah, I guess they can flash this back if they find the Mountain. Should I take Imp or Mutt? Because they have nothing going on right now. They just untap, play Rubblebet Maverick. I'll take either the Imp or the Mutt. I'll go for the Imp. They may just find the Mountain and then it's as bad because they have this already in the graveyard. But close call there. Okay, they go for Mutt. They discard Dread Return and go for Rubblebet Maverick. Okay. And you mill both of cards. Imp. Okay, so you found another Imp. All right. You don't know any red sources? No, me neither. Me neither. I was just. I mean, all the land cyclers eventually give them a red source. If I find Spy, I win the game very soon here because I can pull out both land from my deck with Sag Wilding and Sakura Tribe Elder. They Dread Return Troll. Sure. Okay, that's not great. Let's get a Forest. Let's go Forest. Rumble. There it is, Balaustrade Spy. And the next turn we'll win the game. Huh. Actually, no, I cannot win the game this turn. I don't have enough people to flash back the thing. So I'm just gonna go safely Sakura, pass, then the next turn play Spy, mill my deck, kill them. Now to the bone is scary. Okay. That's true. How many creatures are in my deck? 35. It's a lot of creatures. Hello, Ale. No, I didn't. I think I'm untapping because Sakura can attack. Okay. Okay, time to count now. Gnaw to the Bone says gain 2 life for each creature in your graveyard. So how much they can gain? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So they can go up to 30. Yeah, I definitely have more than 30. So let's just go Sagu Wilding. So I deck thicken. As in, I put more creatures in my deck to mill. And then I go Balaustrade Spy. Mill my deck. Mill 40 cards. Then I go. I guess I shouldn't. Whatever. I try to return the Loathly Giant, sacrificing 1, 2, and 3. F6. They can gain 12 up to 30, and my Loathly Giant deals 33. Opponent gained a bit more life, milled a bit more creatures, we would have lost this game. So close. Conjurer's Bubble is like a sort of a graveyard hate as well. Not the worst. Mass Vandal seems bad. I'll take a bathroom break. Come back for. I think I'll cut the Exhume as well. I don't think I have much else. Maybe Songs of the Damned over Exhume and Crawl from the Cellar over Exhume. Yeah, this seems the best sideboarding. You would side out Mountain and interesting Mountain and the red card. Okay, my hand's functional. You can really get too fancy mulligan in here. Exhume can be used during the combo as a second red return. I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Okay. Forest. I think it's the same deal as before. No, not really. I don't need to show my opponent my hand. I can just go. I can just do this whenever I need it. Set a Wayfinder. Let's hope they don't mill a Dredger. They didn't. That's good. Draw. Swamp. um, I think I need to go Mesmeric Fiend to stop my opponent action. Can they no to the bone? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And pass. Yeah, I guess I saw Exuma as a value card, but it's a combo card. I'm gonna go back Bojuka Bog. That's important to know. They have Bojuka Bog in hand. Or Rotten Reunion also stops my combo. I didn't think about it. I thought it was just Oh wow, Rotten Reunion is broken. Yeah, I cited Bubble Song. Where is it? I don't know. Crawl and Song. So here I can go Forest, Sakura, Ramping up to the Chrysalis next turn. And I guess I can also go Commune with Nature. Okay, so I found Balaustrade Spy, which I think I have to take. And now I just pass. I can use Crawl and Dread Return on different giants. I need the bubbles. That's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. Yeah, Rotten Reunion will be good. But I think Note to the Bone also would have been a great card, so I think it makes sense that I took the Note to the Bone. All right. End of turn. Okay, now this one is an easy block and sack. Back in the days, you could put the damage on the stack and sack the Sakura Tribe. Grab the mountains, I can play the Chrysalis, which will give me the 2 spawn so that I can cast the Lothla Giant eventually. After I mill my deck with Balaustrade Spy. Opponent life total will be kept in check at 20, hopefully. They Dread Return Lothla Giant already, putting me to 11. It's not my birthday, Lucian. But thank you. I'm gonna grab a land. I always like to make land drops, especially double black. And go Chrysalis. Are you trying to scam the chat? Ah, pass. So I only have 1 land left in my deck. It's a forest. What's the swamp look doing here? Okay, it's in their hand. They got it with this one. Route. Okay. Okay, you mill 5. Alright, good thing they didn't mill any Gno to the Bone. The attack, I certainly block. There's no evasion on this giant. It's just a 6/5 that deals you 10 when it comes into play. I'm dead as soon as they draw another creature, though. Okay. I think I needed this, actually. I think I needed a spawn, actually. Because I needed to have 7 mana, and then not being... No, but Red Return is bad here. I don't think I care about it. If I didn't chump... Also, I think I'm just dead next turn. No, there's no Dread Return in my opponent graveyard. Alright. Alright, then I'm gonna go... Like, simply, I can't go Spy. Because if I go Spy, I just mill my land and I don't have 7th mana to cast this troll, the giant. They have Rotten Reunion, so Dread Return is just a dead draw. So I need to go Rumble. And I need to not chump with the spawn. Yeah, I just need to leave the lands in my deck. Because I need to go slowly here. I need to go slowly here. Take this, whatever. Nice to read that, live in area. Go Sakura. Now, we don't jump with the spawn. I jump with Sakura and actually don't get the land out of my deck. I could have also jumped with the Chrysalis. Whatever. I don't think I care about attacking here. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. My opponent doesn't have Gnaw to the Bone. It's under here. They just have Rotten Reunion. They don't have Dread Return. What's going on in the turn? They beat a Reunion, exile my card, make a 2-2. So the Rotten Reunion. Ooh, I thought Rotten Reunion was a return target card. No, I confused it with Crop from the Cellar. I confused it. Anyway, we're doing fine here. You just have to hope my opponent doesn't find a way to put a Giant into play. Because they have enough cards. Rumble, okay. They find Red Return. GG. Alright, so even if I didn't chump, I would have lost. But yeah, definitely chumping ate me a turn, because if I didn't chump, I could have gone Balaustrade Spy now and then at 7 mana next turn. But I would have died regardless, because my opponent found the Dread Return for the Giant. Maybe I also need Rotten Reunion in my side for the mirror match. Alright, whatever, I don't need... No, I guess you can make some mistakes. I don't know. It's just the problem is I don't even win next turn, so... Alright, they even find Gnaw to the Bone. Alright, GG. I'm just dead next this turn anyway, so... Okay, now... so you guys said you don't like Chrysalis and the Mountain. The problem is that they have Bitter Reunion. Sorry, Bitter Reunion, Bitter whatever, the card that exiles. That's a big pain, isn't it? It even has flashback. But I guess it's unlikely that I get to cast the Loathly Giant. I just hate Exhume so much. You can't even tutor it, you just have to draw it. Alright, I'll submit the same list. Sorry. I think my plan worked there. Like, I was going to win. Like, my plan worked through the hate. Whereas... Okay, is unsolid. Whereas if I didn't have the Chrysalis in my deck, I couldn't have won through the hate in that game. Like if I had Exhume, I would have, I don't know. We'll see. Rotten Reunion, that's the name, right? Let's see. Okay, this is important for the plan. Let's go Rumble. I need a Balaustrade Spy to win, but I also need a Swamp, so I think I'll take the Troll. You play now or the Land Grant? Yeah, I guess you're right. I should have played now. Or the Land Grant. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I guess inexperience with this card. Just giving out more information. Opponent grabs a Pylons, I think. Yeah. That's a swamp. And then I go Mesmeric Fiend. Okay. Let's figure things out here. I think I'm once again taking No to the Bone. Leaving you with Rumble. But I think No to the Bone is just too powerful against my deck. Opponent probably has the edge in this matchup. Okay. Let's see what I grab. Between Imp, Troll, Mutt, Loathlet, Giant. So they have the Giant and they have the Dread Return already. I guess this one also works on an opponent, Dread Return. What did you get? Troll. Okay. So Sacrifice this artifact, put one target card from... Oh, from your graveyard. Never mind. Okay, that's my swamp to transmute the Dimir House Guard. Okay, they found Rotten Reunion, but I don't care about that. I have my combo in my hand. I just need a 7th land. Sorry, a 7th mana. Which unfortunately cannot be a basic. I guess that's not true. I have Conjurer's Bubble in my play, so I can even play Balaustrade Spy, leave no cards in the deck, and then... Oh no, not really though. This card unfortunately doesn't... Yeah, I guess Conjurer's Bubble is only good if you have Exhume, otherwise it's bad. I thought this card worked... Oh, you can go Conjurer's Bubble. I see. Put exactly Song of the Damned on top of your deck. Draw, I cast it. Uh-huh. Alright. Bubble draws you the song. Cool. Very cool. Just learning a lot as I play. Exactly how I enjoy to play Magic. So we can go Bubble to put the song on top. Alright, opponent is just filtering. I guess dredging, I should say. They're also tapped out. If only I had a Balaustrade Spy in my hand instead of the Dimir House Guard. Okay. You deal me some damage. Unfortunately, Conjure's Bubble. Let me read this again. Put up 21 from your graveyard. I thought this was like Relic of Progenitus. Alright. I got a 4. Grab a Swamp. If I draw Balaustrade Spy, probably win. But there's only 2 in my deck. Okay. I don't think I have enough mana to go. Oh yeah, I don't even have triple black in my deck. So I can go Transmute. Grab the Balaustrade Spy in my hand. And then I go Saga Wilding. Grab the last mountain. So then next turn I can do it all. I guess they have Rotten Reunion, so this thing will not work though. Because they just exiled the song. Yeah, they'll never tap out. You love the Last Mango's Workshop? Nice. Yeah, it came out yesterday. We played Pauper. We will play Pauper today again. I was planning on playing this deck, so I wanted to get some reps with it. Alright, so we have a line here to beat one Rotten Reunion. We can't beat much else, though. We can only beat one Rotten Reunion. We have to hope they don't drug now to the bone as well. Alright, let's mill they don't. Let's hope they don't mill this. Okay, they just bricked with the Prowler. I think they only have mana for one Beta Reunion right now. I think we may have this. Assuming they don't have anything bad going on. Like a Fairy Macabre. I'll chump with this guy. Okay. I don't know how a forest popped up in your... Okay, you cycle Generous End. Alright, let's go. Let's go. So the sequence is gonna be Balaustrade Spy, leaving one swamp up. Then we go Dredge Return on Loathly Giant. Then my opponent will exile it. Then we Conjurer's Bubble the Songs of the Damned, draw it, and then play Loathly Giant from hand and shoot my opponent down. That's very cool. They can only cast Rune from hand. No, they have this from the graveyard. Oh, they're doing something. Wait, am I dead? Oh, they want to Dredge 5 to kill me? Find the Loathly Giant. Oh, and they found it? No, I die. So they decided to go off, hoping to mill a thing. And they did. Alright. Do I have any card in my sideboard that I can draw now that saves me? What about the main deck? There's nothing. Alright, well played, opponent. Instead of passing the turn with one piece of hate, they decided to go off. Alright. Risky, but it worked out. Round 3. My hand's functional. Draw. Troll, okay. I go Land Grant, Forest, Sakura. Sakura can get me a mountain, and Troll will get me a swamp. Buongiorno, Flonino. Dredge seems more consistent and does similar things. Maybe. But with a very weak play. Let's grab a swamp. And let's play Mesmeric Fiend. Okay, let's take Throb and Charm. Which, among the many modes, it also has that it exiles the graveyard. It also exiles the opponent. Once again, Mass Vandal out. Conjurer's Bubble. Song. What about Crawl from the Cellar? Maybe. Maybe it's important. Does Flaring Does Prismatic Strands stop Lothlet Giant? I think so, because it deals 1 damage. So I have to bring in Flaring Pain as well. We need to cut some bad cards, because I think I like everything here. So let's just cut the cards that are just overall weak, like Commune with Nature. This dragon seems weak to me. What else is weak? Maybe Mesmeric Fiend? Yeah. Just I don't know. When in doubt, I just cards. Okay. This is a mulligan. We don't have any starters. We have 3 cards that are good if I have 1 land, but I don't have 1 land. Okay, now we have a starter, so I can keep a inclined to bottom Lothla Giant, but at the same time, maybe I just bottom a Generous End. The Giant can be casted in this game, just like I've done previously. Do I want to go Sago Wilding for a Mountain? No, I think I'll get a Swamp first. Yeah, damage prevention is a thing in Pauper. So first I get a Swamp. My black 2 drops. Okay. Now I get the Mountain. And then I'll get another Forest. So I'll be all set. My line this game will be Chrysalis, Balaustrade Spy, Loathly Giant. Maybe. Maybe not. Now that I drew Songs of the Damned, things are different. I can combo the same turn. Okay. I can go Sakura. Land go. Now, when it taps out, I may already win the game next turn, by the way. If they're tapped out. As I go Balaustrade Spy, Song of the Damned, Hardcast, Lothla Giant. I can already get a little bit unlucky with the Balaustrade Spy and mill my last land in the top cards. So I don't win with Lothla Giant. Alright. The 2 cards and 2 mana up. 2 mana up means 2 mana up means Throb and Charm. But can also mean yeah, so just crack a clue. That's the squeeze. That's the squeeze. Rakdos Artifact is a good deck. Yeah, today Tom is playing Gruul against me. He loves Gruul. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna go Chrysalis. Just good old Chrysalis. I don't want to go off in the face of a Threat and Charm. Chrysalis is reach. Feeling kind of safe now. But obviously I crack clues. It's not that I'm wasting their mana. Journey to Nowhere. Oh, okay. This is like a Belcher deck. Yeah, it's Pauper Belcher. Nice, another Chrysalis. Yeah, I think I keep on respecting my opponent mana. I can also go Ent. I respect my opponent mana up for the Throbbing Charm. No, I think I just go Chrysalis again. I guess I can go both Chrysalis and Spy here. Spy is a 2/3 flyer. That doesn't kill me. In theory. There's one land in my deck, so Spy doesn't kill me. Yeah, I think I'll play Spy. Right? 1, 2, 3. Because I'm actually under pressure here. So I want to have multiple flyers. When it's thinking. Maybe they have Throbbing Charm. Oh shit, they do. Crazy. Alright, 1 second. Can I win the game this turn? I think I can. No, definitely I can't. Oh, well, maybe I can. Allora, generous. The problem is that I tapped Swamp to play this Chrysalis. If I didn't tap Swamp. 1 second. If I grab a Forest with Generous Ant, how many creatures have in my graveyard? I'll have 5. Then I play Forest. How much mana do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. I think I'm short of 2 mana. What do you guys think? I think I'm short of 2 mana. Poco Rico, thank you. So let me repeat. So this Chrysalis dies. I don't have any response to this. Now I could cycle Generous End, play Song of the Damned. I have mana in my pool, play Forest. 6, I got 9 mana. I'd rather turn still in the deck. Huh. So you're saying I should try to get lucky? You're saying I should try to get lucky here. This is my sideboard. So yes, I have Dread Return and also the Unearth guy. So I could go for Songs of the Damned now. Play. I feel like if my opponent casts this card like this, they have another one. What do you guys think? I think they have another one. So I think I should try to get lucky now and win now. So let's go. Oh wait, we win guaranteed actually. We win guaranteed. We win guaranteed. Yeah. Yeah, it's over. It's over. I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I was in this mood of like having to artcast this Lothla Giant, but I don't have to. I can go Songs of the Damned, simply Balaustrade Spy, and win. I don't even need to crack the spawns. Yeah. Uh, for their turn, a Lothla Giant. Yeah. Yeah, man, we won the game because of the Chrysalis. If we weren't playing red, we would have definitely lost this game. Opponent had the Throbbing Charm, but we were able to just make them play on a different thing. And like, let's say they don't play the Throbbing Charm, we just go, I don't know, creatures, like Generous End. It's very large for them. Ice playing 5 more lands now. Yeah, remember this deck used to be a 1 land spy. Now we are a 6 land spy apparently. But yeah, it's been strong right now. We lost round two, but because the opponent played in a very aggressive way with the last turn. All right, Zen functions. And again, with this deck, I think you can't really be too picky about your hands. You just keep. This is not a bad hand. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just be like, if it's functional hand, you just keep it. Like if you can cast your cards, you keep it. All right. My opponent saw that I had Mass Vandal. I went for Grey Furnace Go. This makes me think they don't have that many options. They mull to 5. I'm just gonna exile this generous ant. They concede. turn 2 win. Okay, so what does that mean? Burn or affinity? I'm gonna say burn. Cards to cut. I just got the bad cards, just like I said earlier. Commute with Nature seems like a very weak card to me. Always hated this card. Is this one too slow? I think so. I'll keep the Mess Vandal. I don't know. Okay. Same deal as before. Hand barely functions. Barely functions though. I have to go Mount and Go here. I can't go Land Grant either the Glade. That's not how Land Grant works. I guess I could cast Land Grant now just in case I top like a swamp. Yeah. Hey, they have Relic of Progenitus. Good card. The Writhing Chrysalis will come in handy, although it's gonna be hard to cast right now. I am not able to ramp. Okay, they both the Healer of the Glade. That's a 6. That's a 6 life point swing. The Healer of the Glade made. Wow, basic swamp. Nice, nice. I mean, I can't cast anything still, but kind of. It was a surprise to draw lands with this deck since there's only 3 in the 49 cards deck. Cracking the Blood here, probably discarding a land. It's just, yeah. I mean, every time they bolt the Healer of the Glade, it's huge. It's like 1 - 6 life. Alright, I discarded Far Blast. And then Gal Blast that thing. Alright. Let's hope to draw another land, I guess. Chrysalis will be great here. Alright, can't complain. In-Street Hooligan needs to be brought in. Okay, thank you. What do you guys think about the cyber for Gruul? Because today I have to fight Tommy, and he's playing Gruul. I honestly looked at my sideboard and didn't really like anything. He has a couple. He only has like 3 relic to bring in. I was thinking of not really respecting the relic. I have Mass Vandal. I can work. I'm still 20 life. All I did was casting Healer of the Glades. Alright. We got Sagu Wilding. What grab here? Let's think about it 1 sec. I think I like to grab Swamp. Just because I have lots of ways to tutor. No, that's not true. I should get Forest. Forest go. Yeah, Dealer of the Glade has been fantastic. And now we just go Chrysalis. Chillin'. I bring in the last Vandal versus Gruul. Okay. Take it. 16. This is important. Thermo Alchemist is the way. Okay, another Sagu Wilding. I'm not going to cycle it though. I think I want to cast this. Gaining 3 life, attacking back with a flyer. I think I need it. Yeah, this Chrysalis just helps you stabilizing against the hate piece. No, I know Tommy has the relic because I built the deck. They are right there. Hmm. Uh, right. I could go for another Chrysalis and pass in the turn. Yeah, and then later we start attacking. Later we start attacking. I don't want to crack the spawn before the second Chrysalis comes in. So I'm a little bit mana inefficient now, but I will be mana efficient later. Actually, the way I do is I just build the cyber slot for the cards that we plan to play. I don't put 15 cards in the side. There's no reason. So whenever I build the deck for my Megas Workshop matches, I only put like 60 plus, the options. Ok, now... bella Mass Vandal. È bella però non troppo, non troppo. I need a card in my graveyard, which is not easy. Aspetta, forse I can go Balaustrade Spy myself, and then go Mass Vandal. How much mana do I have? 8. When this creature enters, you may exile a card from your graveyard. A creature from your graveyard. Allora, what's the sequence in here? I can just chill now. Yeah, I think I'll just go lead the Stampede, Sagus Wilding, attack. Because yeah, opponent's gonna deal me lots of damage. Maybe I should just think about comboing here. You think about comboing here only. So I should go Balaustrade Spy myself, Militon, go Mass Vandal. You think Drake can start swinging? Yeah, I will think about that. Maybe I just go. The problem is they have blockers too. But I attack with 2/6/6. Alright, anyway, let's go lead the Stampede first. I can find a 4th Healer of the Glade, I guess. And I have no more Lothar Giant in my deck, by the way. Now, Generosant also gains life. I think I want to make land drops. Yeah, so I can cast the Sagus Wilding next turn. So I go Sagus Wilding, sacrificing spawns, gain 3. Yeah, just basically like ignoring Relic and just beating down. This is my plan this game. And attack with both here. That's 12. Next turn I can play another Sagus Wilding, gain 3. They have 14. Maybe they need to crack Relic just to draw a card. I have 1 land left in my deck. A Swamp. Every spell they cast... Okay, Chain Lightning. Every spell they cast deals me 2. I think I'm chumping. Not chumping yet. I can just take 4 now. I can even go Mass Vandal if I want to. No, I think my plan is just attack with both and then play Sago Wilding. That's my plan, yeah. There are 2 life. Basically, this gameplay was casting 3 Ealer of the Glade, 2 Chrysalis, 2 Sago Wilding. These are the only cards I played this game. The opponent has to correct the Relic, I think. They're dead to Sago Wilding. Alright, that 3 cards, I'm at 13. Can definitely die. The Reveal Mountain, nice. This is the second match in a row that we simple. I mean, the game isn't over yet, but let's say if we win, it's just winning with Chrysalis, like carried by Chrysalis. Like this is the classic combo mid-range deck that you have to like maybe respect the combo and you just die to the mid-range plan. I could definitely be dead now though. 9. Yeah, if the last card is a bolt, I'm dead. I think like if I didn't play like this, I wouldn't have won. I don't know. I got a 7. You should attack with this too. Oh no, never mind. I don't have a flyer anymore. You killed it. Okay. I guess I can go Exhume now to gain 3 more life. I can go double. I don't have the second swamp, unfortunately, to go double Exhume though. It's a shame. Next turn, if I get the Exhume. No, still attacking. Land Grant. That's a dead card. Can I combo now? Fortunately not, because I picked up both Lothla Giant. With I made a mistake. With Lead the Stampede, I should have left Lothla Giant at the bottom of my deck. Although I wouldn't have milled it, because there's another land in my deck. So I wouldn't have milled it anyway. If I go Balaustrade Spy, there's 1 more land, so I wouldn't have found the Lothla Giant. Alright, anyway. What are we doing here is simply... I guess I can also Mass Vandal this card. Is this good? I think so. It gives them a card to cast next turn at the cost of 3. I mean, the Chrysalis definitely attacks. They don't stay back. Oh, Landgrant can shuffle. That's true. I guess what I could have done was put Lothar Chat at the bottom, then shuffle with Landgrant, and then go Balaustrade Spy. Hope to get lucky. You're right. I should have exhumed first. Oh, that was a big mistake, actually. Big mistake to not exhume first. I missed that. I forgot. I forgot that's how exhume works. All right. Well, now I'll go exhume. I need a 3/3 flyer to kill you next turn. In 3 life, you get back this, which you shouldn't have. And then I go Masked Vandal. Do I want to exile your synthesizer? I think so. If you flip a 1-mana spell, it's a problem. Especially my sequencing as well made it even worse. But like you draw that anyway. Whereas if you flip, yeah, I think this is the best. If you flip a creature, you can't cast it. All right. Well, let's hope you don't flip a spell. That would be so many mistakes in a row. Okay, you flip the mountain. Nice. Now I'm at 9. I can go block, go to 8. 2 burn spell kill me. 1 burn spell, I guess, can go in the Saga Wildling again. Okay. I will not block that. Block the skies. Take 2, down to 7. They have 1 card in hand. They need to kill the Saga Wildling, but if they didn't do it pre-combat, that means to me that they don't have an answer. So beat down. I don't have land grants anymore. This is enough land grants. Sorry, enough forests. I don't have any more forests. All right, yeah, I'll take 1. If they kill the dragon, I can exhume it again. Yeah. All right. Beat down wins. Let's play last match. In straight hooligan. Yeah, this hand works. I mulligan so little, it's crazy. This deck plays 10 lands, basically, and we mulligan so little still. Definitely lucky. This hand's also very good. Forest, Sakura. Old Despise. Brainstonks. End of turn Brainstonks usually means they plan on upkeeping a mental note. Or a Thought Scour. Or a Roll and Reveal, that too. Alright. Grab a Swamp. And I can play Exhume. We'll see what I draw first. But Exhume is quite good in this matchup. I think I'm gonna cycle and get Forest. That's my last Forest. Now I can go both. I think I'm gonna go simply Exhume on the end. And then commune with nature. All these cards are decent. Unfortunately, I can't cast the Chrysalis right now. Maybe I just get Saga Wild in to make sure I can cast the Chrysalis if I draw another one. Wanna Rumble and Exhume? I mean, if you can be mana efficient anyway, I don't want to waste the spawn. Oh, wow. Oh, I misunderstood my opponent deck. I thought it was mono blue. That's why I reanimated the Ent. Turns out is High Tide. They have ideas about and puppetry. Okay. Mesmeric Fiend is nice. Oh, I'm gonna go Rumble. No, I'm gonna go Wilding first. Grab a Swamp now, in case I draw. In case I draw the thing. What now? In case I draw the Dredge turn, I can either go Spy, but I think I want to go Fiend. So I'll go Rumble Fiend here. Okay. Saga Wilding guarantees me to kill next turn if my opponent doesn't have interaction. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I just get Saga Wilding to guarantee the combo. I can get more Fiend. Maybe that's also not a bad idea. They have interaction. Does Mono Blue Eye Tide have interaction? I don't think so. Auto the mixture only counters an instant. The thing is, if you go Spy with just one card in the deck, I'm probably gonna win anyway. So I think I just get a Fiend. I don't have a guaranteed kill, but it's gonna be likely that I win. Alright. Let's see what my opponent hand does. Well, first thing first, they don't have Eye Tide. I think I'm taking Preordain. No, I hate to take cantrips in those hands. Maybe I take Puppetry. Because if I take Preordain and they just top deck High Tide, I likely lose. So I'll just take Puppetry. Because I have another Mesmeric Fiend next turn. That's why I like to take a second Fiend. Always on top. Think of it the third month. Welcome to the stream. Opponent draws and plays High Tide. And that goes 1 mana Ideas Unbound. Hidden Strings. 4 mana. I mean, we could have taken Preordain, you know? Oh, wow. Did they draw out 2 Psychic Puppetry? What just happened? They did. Huh. I guess we lose. Yeah, if I took Preordain, probably would have never found I tied. I just decided to take Puppetry. Love that the deck list played right now, months after the unban, is very similar to the one that I streamed with the first time. Just few hours after they unbanned the High Tide. Yes, Enith, did I do that? I didn't see it. So my opponent, I let them go off because because I had to go to the bathroom, so I'm back now. But at the same time, I wanted to see how did the list changed. So they're playing Hidden Strings. They're also super quick, so I don't mind let them go off. They have Giga Drowse. Let's dev talk. Okay, so they removed Elo in Flesh and Blood. That's good. Rework Living Legends. Did they say how or just it's in the plans? My opponent has no cards in the deck. I don't understand why they don't go more. They don't get more mana. Isn't this matchup an easy win? Is it? Maybe. I mean, I died on turn 4 through Discard spell. I don't understand why they keep on casting this. Doesn't this card draw 3? And they have no cards in the deck. Why is this card popping up? I don't understand. Draw 3 cards. They have no cards in the deck. How is that card showing up on the screen? Like, how is this? I don't understand. There's no cards in the deck, guys. What's going on? All right, now they shuffle some cards. Yeah, yeah, I know Steam put, but they didn't have any cards there. Oh, they're looping Stream of Thought, shuffling the same 3 cards. Oh, I understand what's happening now. Because, like, I was winning in a different way, if you guys remember. I was making 52 mana. Yeah, I know that card that deck plays. I've played it multiple times. I was just surprised. My opponent was choosing a different line. So maybe they didn't know what they were doing. But no, they clearly know what they were doing. All right, let's concede now. How does High Tide interact with Meeple's sideboard? Certainly don't want Mass Vandal. Oh, maybe actually. How do they interact with me? Do they have relics? I guess we cut the mid-range plan against them, and we just go bubbles and song. Yeah. This is the I'm gonna do the legacy opening. I guess it's not true. It's not a legacy opening anymore. This card is Bandy Legacy. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I only have 2 swamps in my deck. Well, still gonna go for it. 2 mana 6/5. Dai, ma che cazzo dici? Ma che cazzo è, Bello? I don't own this card. I should buy it. Let me buy it. Only printed once, too. Actually, I have a feeling I already bought this card. 1 second. I'll figure it out later. I have a feeling I already bought this card. Maybe it's in my pre-modern collection. 1 second. The Great Whale. No, it's not. All right, better buy it. All right, first, let's attack for 6. Play Land Grant. Actually, let's play Mesmeric Fiend first, then I'll go Land Grant. Okay. They can Snap, probably, because they can deal with the Mesmeric Fiend. Also, getting a lot of mana with Snap. Then I go Land Grant, Forest, Bubble. I think I'll cycle this next turn. We'll see. That's a good draw. All right, let me buy 4 envelope in the meanwhile. Draw. Okay, that's a good draw. Mesmeric Fiend. When it goes to 7. Is there anything I want to draw? No, not really. Let's play Fiend. Okay. Let's try and figure out what to take. If I take Psychic Puppetry, I think they can't go off, but I can just find it. What do you guys take? This is like the perfect cards. Maybe I take 1 High Tide, but I can definitely go off with 1 High Tide. Maybe just take Psychic Puppetry and hope they never found one. Nah, I think I'll take 1 High Tide. You kind of need to. Draw a card. All right, I'll F6, buy the envelopes, and then I'll be right back. All right, a playset of envelope has been acquired. And now, what did it do? All right, it's stopped both of my cards. So I assume I die once again. I think I just concede and say goodbye to this league. We lost to 2 combo decks, so I guess this combo deck is a tiny bit slow. I don't know though. The envelope really killed me there. I just buying 1 turn. What else happened? My opponent was just pretty good, I think. I don't know. They're playing Brainstorm. Maybe it's not over yet. Oh wow, it's not my troll as well. I concede. I concede. Va bene, va bene. You win. You win. You win. All right. GG. It was fun. It was a fun experience. Basically just learning a ton at the beginning, and then at the end, yeah, it was an interesting deck. I mean, it just won a challenge last weekend, so there's a lot of room to improve. But it was fun. Thank you for watching. If you're watching YouTube, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.